starting to work with the crystals. You guys have some crystals with you here? So it'd be nice to kind of play with some of them and pick whatever ones you feel to include in your little hands. And this is not going to be a very long process like the other one. We'll see where it takes us. So from this place of clarity and violet flame and white light of source and alignment and attunement to the greater being that we are, with all of our bodies clicked into place, and all our chakras clear and open and spinning, radiating, working fine, grounded and present and really anchored into the body and into the earth. Let's really, first of all, connect with the crystals that we have here with us, the ones in our hands and the ones in the room. And just really connect heart to heart, so to speak, with them and love them. Just spend that little time connecting with your crystal and loving your crystal, appreciating your crystal. And maybe some of your crystals are still somewhat live if the base is attached to them, or they're still growing. Maybe they've been skinned and all this, but they're still resonators and amplifiers and focuses of energy, and they still are connected to the crystal bodies and crystal caves that they came from. So love them and allow them to share with you that connection that they have with their own mineral people from their tribe from underneath the earth. I'm sure in the room we have crystals from all over the place. Tanzania, Brazil, Switzerland, Australia, maybe China, America, Canada, New Zealand. Just have this inspiration coming in. Lots of places. And let's really, through the crystals as well as through our grounding cord, allow ourselves to feel that connection with all these crystal caves and past, present and future. The ones that are still here growing in the earth, the ones that haven't been found yet and those that have been found. Allow yourself to simply be with that, to expand your awareness and your consciousness into that downwards, feeling into the connection into the core of the planet, and from there expanding out throughout the whole planet. To connect with all of these crystal intelligences, crystal beings, crystal group consciousnesses, different sorts of crystal, quartz, masculine and feminine, rose quartz, amethyst, citrine, smoky quartz, moonstone, agate, damburite, hematite, calcite, kyanite, fluorite, and much, much more, many, many more. And just as you feel into that, just be aware of how these crystals have grown over millions of years, Millions of years they've been in existence, and they're stores of energy. They store energy. They're like repositories of energies that have been in their environment for millions of years. That's the kind of wisdom and memory and energy that they hold. Millions of years worth of it. We assert and affirm also that our boundaries are in place, and we're only choosing to resonate with crystals that have absorbed or resonating or hold energies of unconditional love and above only. Some crystals I have been in some places where there has been a lot of darkness and dark human activity and have absorbed some of that. We're not interested in any of that. So with that intention clearly in place and those boundaries in place, just allow yourself to really feel into all of the planet, into the earth, and you might feel more drawn to one vibe or another. Allow yourself to receive, to feel, to experience the connection with these. They're ready, they're here, they want to share, they want to partake. So much wisdom, such repositories of knowing and knowledge and energy from millions of years. Some of this crystal holds some of the really ancient coding for this planet, which has been destroyed in the ancient forests and such places. But the crystals in there, they're still holding it. The coding of this planet as a sacred planet. Some of these crystals were there around very enlightened civilizations. Places where a lot of love was expressed and lived. Some of them may have been around near you in other embodiments where you achieved high levels of mastery, integration, love, wisdom. So Mother, Father, God, thy will, not my will be done. Allow the God within to create its own knowing as you connect with the crystal caves and the crystal repository of wisdom and love and enlightenment from around the earth, within the earth. Allow them to share with you, to help you remember, to reactivate, to reawaken, to stir, to plant that seed, to support you to step up. Receive with appreciation, no expectation. Your mind doesn't need to know. It's a feeling energy thing. It's a becoming one with thing. Some of these crystals were used in Atlantis, some in Egypt, some in ancient Greece, some in Camelot by the old Druids, some in South America, some in Ur, and lots of other times and places. Connect with what you feel attracted to as a spiritual being, in, of, and for love, in service to all that is. Clear resistance, clear the fear, unconditional love and above only. Reawaken, remember, learn, appreciate, love, be grateful, and share also of yourself. Some of these crystal intelligences can be curious too. Allow yourself to be seen. There's no judgment in the mineral kingdom whatsoever. Visualize yourself inside a huge crystal cave, deep, deep under the earth. Being in there, sitting in there, communing, absorbing, sharing, loving, and let go of resistance, let go of blockages, let go of self-consciousness, let go of self-imposed limitations. You are in the crystal cave. And all these crystals are there sharing with you million years worth of wisdom and knowledge and energies of unconditional love and above. Like a deep womb under the earth, crystalline womb. Each crystal bearing its own history and its own library of knowledge and knowing and energy. Each with so much to offer, each opening doorways into other places, times, dimensions. Healing. Beaming healing energy, clearing energy at you. Just see yourself taking it all in. And if you feel attracted to walk towards a particular crystal or a particular cluster or area of the cave, then do that and receive what it has to offer. Meditate with it, touch it, hold it, whatever you feel to do. Be respectful, be loving, be appreciative and grateful. And receive. Be open to receive, to perceive, and to know. You may be underground, you may be underwater. Maybe one sort of crystals, lots of different crystals, doesn't matter. However you see it, however you feel it, just trust your higher intuition, your spiritual intuition, trust the God within, the energies to guide you. Let go of anything that is less than unconditional love and expansion, and receive the rest. Allow yourself to remember, allow those seeds to sprout, and let go of anything that is less than that. Let go of the small I, the small identifications, or you acting like you're a monkey or an ego. These crystals remember. You can remember, and you can learn and step into that in of and full love in service to all that is. There's some male crystals quite clear and more transmittive, and there's some female crystal more cloudy or opaque and more receptive, and all of them have so much to offer. Make sure you just get around, and when you feel ready to, when it feels right, go see another part of the cave. Have a communion with other crystals there. When you feel ready, when it feels right. Some of them might be more supportive to your healing. Others might be supportive to reawakening some gifts. Others might be more supportive to stepping up. Others are more about balancing. But all of them holds so much wisdom and knowing. Before you leave one particular crystal or group of crystals, make sure you beam gratitude and appreciation at them, and then you move on to the next. To the darkest obsidian, to the clearest quartz, from the softest pink quartz to the strongest ruby. And set an intention tonight in the sleep state to come back to this crystal cave. Let's call it the one crystal cave. Kind of brings together all the crystal caves. And tonight, before you go to sleep, you do your review, you do a thorough clearing, and then you will come back and revisit this crystal place to heal, to balance, to clear, to reawaken, to remember, in full love, in service to the divine plan, in service to all that is. All these crystals help you bring your light quotients up, lighten your vibration, attune you to higher vibration, clearer wisdom, more of who you really are, to remember all that. And remembering that crystal cave and making it clear, setting that intention, you're coming back in the sleep state. Let's allow ourselves to bring our consciousness fully back into this room, here above the ground. Allowing that connection to the crystal cave, the one crystal cave, to remain there for this retreat. And we thank all the crystals in this room and otherwise. And we say, see you soon, again and again. In due time, don't rush it. Appreciating, gratitude. And if the energy is still with us, then great. Let the energy run, let the energy surround you and bathe you and be with you. Let's affirm our protection and our boundaries, holding all that wonderful energy within our full body system, allowing it to work with us, to work with our energy, to do its job, to do its work, to do its magic. It's crystal alchemy, magic. So let's really surround it with that bubble of gold light, boundaries of unconditional love and above. We're keeping that very sacred and very special energy with us, and keeping that connection with the crystals with much appreciation and gratitude. We love the crystals back. It's give and take. Let's also ask Archangel Michael to surround our energy matrix with the blue light cloak of protection, to seal our energy and all of our chakras with light as we zip it up to the front. That blue light, like deep blue cloak of light all around us. And up to the front we zip it closed, sealing our base with light, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, ajna, and crown. Nice and cooking inside of the full body system, and just being really grounded, really present, allowing the energy to seep deep within all of our cells and matrices, and the physical, emotional, mental and soul body. Reawakening things as much in the physical as in the soul body, and healing and balancing on all these levels. It seems like we might stay in the cave for a while. We might even be leaving this house and still be in the cave. It's like, yeah, the cave's still there, still in the cave. And that's okay, just keep your boundaries in place, keep yourself attuned and aligned, keep that nice energy cooking, and yeah. How was that?